Welcome everybody to Betting Pros. It's time to place your bets. It is me, Joey P, Joe Pisapia, and this is BP NFL. It's week 4, so it's time to talk some parlays, have some fun with some of our favorite props, some of our favorite lines, and some of our favorite people. DBro, Derek Brown, the King of Bros, joining us from Fantasy Pros this week in the stead of The Undertaker, Andrew Erickson, and Terrell Furman Jr. back again as always. So this tag team is going to take you through parlays for week 4. Terrell, why don't you start things off here for us and give us the theme of this week's parlay?
Mike Tomlin doing Mike Tomlin things in London. We're going with an SGP and we're focusing on the early game in the slate. I'm cashing before the rest of the NFL action, and then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go roll it over and play more NFL. So this is how we start things off. First of all, it's Mike Tomlin, first time all season. Mike Tomlin as a dog. We're back. We're back, baby. Mike Tomlin as a dog. I've talked to you about this so many times, Joe. You know it. 63, 39, and 5 as a dog is Mike Tomlin. This is almost a sure thing. He continues to get this team up when everybody has them down and out. The Vikings are going to be without their guard, Donovan Jackson, on the offensive line. That's going to be a hit for him. Van Ginkel looks like he's not going to play in this game. He was out with the concussion in week 2, came back, played 8 snaps, and then was out with what appears to be a neck issue, which is crazy because he had a neck issue all camp. So what does that mean? It's big. What happened the last time around when Aaron Rodgers was over here and he was playing his Vikings team? Van Ginkel was all over him and he took one back to the crib for a touchdown. That's not in the cards this time around. I think this is going to be a heavy defensive game. Both sides of the offense are going to look ugly. The defenses are going to run wild. Carson Wentz, are we really serious with Carson Wentz right now? We really think that Kevin O'Connell went and fixed Carson Wentz. He's going to hold the ball too long. He's going to throw interceptions. On this slippery field, he's for sure losing a turnover. It's all bad. It's not going to be good for him. And this defense for the Steelers is back. Derek Harmon Jr., first-round pick, came in, played his first game, got a sack and 2 pressures against the Pats. Cole Holcomb came back from a gruesome knee injury in 2023. He immediately strengthened the run defense and forced that fumble on Rajay Stevenson. Everybody wants to make like Rajay Stevenson just dropped the ball. No, Cole Holcomb pulled it out, and it's because Mike Tomlin is coaching this team. Mike Tomlin teams are always ready for the occasion, even in London. So here's the SGP. Steelers plus 2.5. The game goes under 40.5. And of course, Carson Wentz is throwing that interception. Plus 430 is a little bit lower than I normally like to do, but come on. I feel so good about this SGP. And if you want to be a DJ, if you would like to be a DJ, take that interception off and make it go for a touchdown. And that's going to be 30-1.
Why not just do both? Why not just do both and really have a good morning? You know what? I'm not going to lie. I kind of like this. Even though I don't like the Steelers to win this football game, we'll see later on in my parlay why. I do like this. This is a fun way to have your coffee in the morning on the East Coast, or if you're on the West Coast, it's very, very early, especially for people like Scott Bogman. He might not just go to sleep. He's a Steelers fan too, so this is brutal. He's got to get up early in the morning and watch his Steelers lose to the Minnesota.
And he's got a show the night before.
And he's got a show the night before.
Yeah, he's got a show the night before.
All right, DBro, let's take a look. I don't know if you have a theme for yours. Usually we theme our parlays around these parts, but you've gone the prop way because you are the fantasy guru anyway. So let's take a look at some individuals, and now we can put some of those pieces from the primer over at fantasypros.com from all the great work you do there, writing that up every week, exposing some of the matchups and how we can use them in our betting for week 4.
Yeah, I guess if Andrew Erickson is Underson, I'm going to some Captain Overson this week because we're going to take the over on 3 different props with this. Yes, and the first one I'm going to give people is Amarion Hampton over 63.5 rushing yards. I think he's going to smash this. Looking at no Najee Harris, the backfield is his. The Giants, sorry, Terrell, cannot stop the run.
I approve.
This has been a problem for 2 seasons. I was thinking, we're bringing in all this defensive help. They're going to be better at stopping the run. Nope. They're still terrible at it.
Linebackers.
Still terrible. Giving up the second most rushing yards allowed this season. So Amarion Hampton comfortably over the rushing yards. Next part of this, Michael Pittman Jr., over 46.5 receiving yards in this game. The only game he didn't hit the over for this season is when he was followed by Patrick Surtain. So, and he almost got there at 40 receiving yards. Yet now he gets to face a secondary that is giving up the 12th most receiving yards per game to perimeter wide receivers. Cash that, baby. This line is off. I honestly thought this line was going to be somewhere in the mid 50s. 46.5 is money. And the final one, look, Terrell on our other BP show today talked about glowingly about the Falcons. I'm with Terrell on that. And that leads me to Darnell Mooney over 44.5 receiving yards. The Washington Commanders, I mean, we just saw them. Trey Tucker burned them deep religiously. You think that's going to happen again? Darnell Mooney's got the freaking speed to do it. And we're talking about the Commanders. A lot of single high coverage here. 56% of the defensive snaps. Why does that all matter? Why do I care about the coverages? Because Darnell Mooney versus single high leads this team. This dude has a 32% target share. And why do I care about the receiving yards? Because against single high, Darnell Mooney, 50% of the air yards. So if he's hitting big plays, they're going to be down the field this week. Michael Penix is going to have a bounce back game. Pop all three of these. Let's go at plus 507, baby.
507, pretty good. Also pretty good. The Alvin Kamara Saints helmet that we're giving away right now for free from pristineauction.com. An amazing place to get all your autographed jerseys, helmets, all things NFL, and all sports as well. So what you should do is you should go to bettingpros.com/contest. Complete the form there. Either download the Betting Pros app, leave a review of the Betting Pros podcast, or subscribe to our social media channels at Betting Pros on X and TikTok, and Betting Pros NFL on the IG. The more actions you complete, the more entries you receive, and we'll be announcing the winner right here on the channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring that bell till it goes ding. Yeah, we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers this year on Betting Pros, and we could do it with your help, and you could win the Alvin Kamara jersey, the helmet giveaway. Maybe we'll get a jersey too. Who knows? Right now, it's just a helmet. And I'll tell you what, this ends in just a couple days. So get on it now. Now is the time to do it. Go to bettingpros.com/contest today. All right. My theme for this week is defense. Defense. That's right. I'm talking about the Minnesota Vikings defense in Ireland, the best unit on the field. I know Van Ginkel is hurt. That's okay. They got plenty of defense to spare. And Brian Flores is going to make a long day at the office in Ireland. We're going to send Aaron Rodgers to the pub early. That's what we're going to do. Early and often. So give me the Minnesota Vikings on the money line. Give me the Rams on the money line too. A tough loss for them. One that sticks in your craw and one that you're going to take out on the Indianapolis Colts at home. That Rams defense also very good. They held the Eagles in check for 3 quarters. Unfortunately, fourth quarter got away from them, and that's the momentum of that game swung. I think this Rams team is for real. I think they go home. They get a W here at minus 196. We'll take that together. And you put those two things together with my upset special of the week, Aaron Glenn, Mr. Defense himself, right? The defensive coordinator of the Lions all these years, a great defensive player in his own right, going against the Miami Dolphins team that I think just has their head up their rear end quite far, or maybe up their blowhole. They are Dolphins after all. Give me Aaron Glenn and the Jets for the upset, plus 130 on the money line. You put these money defenses together, you get plus 485. Those are the parlays of the week. What's your favorite parlay? Share it with us. We'll probably bet it, knowing us. So share it in the comments below. And of course, make sure you download the Betting Pros app so you can start betting smarter, not harder. Sync your sports books for free. Use all the tools to help you become the best bettor you possibly can be. That'll do it for us. But the story of the game goes on. For DBro and Terrell, I'm Joey P. We'll see you next time, kids.